Okay, so I've just lost the pause, but that's fine, we'll go back. So this is where we are at right now. I think I kind of done too many chains at the end here because it's kind of gone a little bit wrong at the end, but that's fine because what I've done is I've just made a bit of a smaller gap here, which doesn't really make much of a difference because what they've said is the last two. So where you were skipping every 3 chains and going into the 4th, this one is saying you skip the last two chains, and then you go and only do 1 of those stitches into the last stitch. So you've only skipped 2 there. With me, really, I do get a bit of OCD with this sort of stuff if it's wrong, but it's only the first row and you can't really tell much of a whole gap, so that's lucky enough that you can't really notice. But this is the way it's changed at the moment. Hopefully as it goes up it will look a lot better. It's just how it works with mixed coloured yarn. But we are then on to the next row. So this will start as row 1, so this will be your first row. So what that row was just called a foundation, so it's just the start to get you into the main whole rows, and then you'll end up doing the same rows over and over again. That's normally what happens, but you always have the first row after the chain, which will be a row to start you, and then from there you will just keep going on. So with this one, my first row, it's told me to chain 3 again, like we did to start with, and this will class as your first stitch. So this will be a chain. This is what they've called it as a treble. So this will be the first one, and then you 4 into each of the chain 2 stitches. So when you've done the treble, the chain 2, and then the treble again, they want you to go and do 4 trebles into that chain space. So you just do that, and then you do the 1, the 2. You have to make sure you turn your work though. 3, and then 4. So there's the 4 into the chain 1 space, which is into the chain 2 space, and then 1 into the top chain, which I think is this one here, and then you just do the 1. Okay,